Hey guys, Ballistic Ben coming at you with episode 21, season 3 of my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. And y'all, first things first, before I get into today's video, I am so sorry that there was not a video on Friday. I did not feel the best, so I didn't feel like messing with the camera, with the video. I just didn't feel well that day. But we're back, and in today's video, remember how I told you guys that I wanted to get netherite in this series before I do end it? Now it's not like as soon as I get netherite, the series is over. No, I actually do want to do some other things once I get netherite. Like I do want to try to go back to that fortress and get some wither skulls and fight the wither. And this next series, y'all, is going to be epic. So make sure you do not miss it. So if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that bell so you never miss out on an upload. Well, y'all, some things that I did in between videos is I did look up how to build a creeper farm. Now, the reason I need a creeper farm is because I am going to need some gunpowder to make some TNT, so when I go to the nether, I can search for some ancient debris. Now, I have all the materials I need in here. I looked at, I have to give a huge shout out to, what was his YouTube channel name? Actually, I can search it up on my other phone real quick. Here it is. It is Marco MC. Thank you for the tutorial that I'm going to be following. So this is the area that I chose that should be just big enough. I mean, if not, I can take this back a couple more. But I already do have everything I need. Plus, y'all, you do not want to know how hard it is, how hard it was to find these two things I'm about to show you. I do have 2 cats because for this creeper farm, you need 2 tamed cats. So I have Marco and Polo. That's their names. Actually, I think I have 2 name tags. I'm going to name them Marco and Polo. So actually, give me my name tags because I'm going to name both of them Marco and Polo. But so that's what we're going to work on in today's video. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Now, if y'all do hear me go quiet for a minute, I actually have his video pulled up on my other phone, so I can make sure I build this right. I do have a little bit of dirt, so I am going to do something real quick. Just that way I know that I have enough area to work with. And you know what? We are going to take this back by some more. I mean, I don't want to take it back by a lot because I do like having some walking area, but I need to make sure that I have enough area for this farm to work. Now, y'all, this probably is going to look exactly like the tutorial because I am not the best at following tutorials. That's why when I build stuff, I usually just do my own thing. But it should look close enough. I mean, I have the tutorial pulled up right here beside me. So once I finish clearing out this dirt, I'll start on the build. But yeah, I mean, I knew that I was going to be doing this in this video. So I went ahead and took the time over the weekend and went and gathered up some of the stuff I knew I was going to need. And here we are. I'm going to have to try to make this look natural over here. So like, I can't do that right there. There we go. Okay, yeah, this area should be more than big enough. I mean, unless I was to take like this back by some, and it's getting dark. Do I have my... No, I do not have a bed. Don't worry, before we put the cats in there, I will name them. I just have to run back up to the farm, to the other XP farm. Now there was a way that I could like tweak that other one to make it basically into a creeper farm, but I said that's where I get my other XP, so I might as well just, you know, not be lazy and just go ahead and build another one because I'm going to need it anyway. Okay, let's sleep. put this stuff up and let's get going. And let me go ahead and pull this guy's video back up because my phone, how how phones do when you're not on them for a minute, they time out. Okay, oh, I am going to need one more water bucket. I do know that. So, boop. Okay. All right, and it's raining. Of course it is. Of course it is. Boop. Okay. Now let's get going. So let me pull up this video. I do know that I need to start with at least these 4 stacks. So let me see here. Yep. Okay, 3 by 2. So something like that. And then you put 4 blocks on each side. Got it? Okay, and then you go out by 2 like this on both sides. And then you go 1, 2, 3, I think. No, you go out by 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do this. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. What did I tell you? Anytime, and I am not going to have enough room. I'm going to have to... Bro, I don't really have another area I can build this. Unless I do it, long ways. That's what I should have done to begin with, I guess. Okay. Do 4 on each side like so. Okay, and then I'll take it out by 2 on either side. Okay. And then you go out by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then I guess you do this. That does not look right. I have the image pulled up on my other phone, and this is not looking right. Okay. Alright, hang on. Okay. So it looks like he does the 4, and then he does the 2 out, and then it looks like he does 4 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he does. Oh, okay. I'm going to sleep. Good night. I did not expect there to be a thunderstorm right now. Okay.
That was almost.
That was a charged creeper. Oh my god, no. No, cat. Sit. Bro. That was a charged creeper. Look at the destruction of my home. I'll have to fix that in between videos because I don't have time to do that right now. Okay, so then it looks like he does this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he brings it like this. Okay, bro. This is why I typically always see. Y'all, give me a minute to watch this video again so I can figure out what I'm doing here and what I'm doing wrong. And I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. Finally got it. And while I was away, I did fix this somewhat. And I also realized this is going to block off my walkway. So I'm probably going to remove this in between videos and move my staircase to like over here or something. Okay, next part is to bring these carpets. And you want to do 2, 2, 2. And then same thing, you want to do, that looks like a 2-block space. This is just to ensure spiders can't spawn in here. Okay. Same thing. So we're going to do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, and then we're going to need some trapdoors. And you want to do the trapdoors like so. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Do I have my axe on me? No, I don't. Bro, that is the first time in my entire time of playing Minecraft, I have ever faced a charged creeper. Like, I seen it out the corner of my eye, and I knew immediately that's what it was, and I was like, oh Lord. I am up against something I have never dealt with before. Okay, and then I take this up by one more. So, bam. And then, so this is doing well. Okay. Alright, and then after it's up by 2, this is when we come in and do this. So, this part's going to take me a minute, so I'll be back once I'm done. Alright, y'all. So I'm just adding the finishing touches. I wanted to do the rest of it off camera because I kept getting confused. But I believe I've got it. The last thing I've got to do is I've got to sit AFK to make sure this thing works. But here it is. All the gunpowder should fall down into this. So, next thing is I have to build 100 blocks above the thing to make sure it works. So, let me do that real quick, and I'll be back after, give or take 15-20 minutes. So, I'll be right back. Alright, y'all. So, it has been several hours since you've last seen from me, or since I've last filmed. I must have done something wrong. And I say that because, and I have no wood. You know what, I'll go get some after I'm done. Because the other farm was not working. So I searched up another farm, and it's basically like the one I have over there in the ocean. So I'm going to build this one. Now, like I said, it's almost exactly like the other one, so I'm not going to film, the constructing process, but I will be back after I go get some wood, and I'll show you what I mean. So, stay tuned. All right, y'all. Just gonna torch this up. Now, how do I get down from here without dying? Okay, this looks bad. So I didn't follow the tutorial exactly because there was like 5 layers of this, but I don't think I need that many layers. So I pretty much just only did 2. Like I said, I didn't want to show too much of it because I know that I've bored you guys enough. I don't know where my water is. Water! Or not. Okay. So, let me dump some of this stuff out of my inventory that I don't need anymore. Let's just put all this random junk in here. Guys, this video has been a little bit of filming. I started filming this video at like 4. It is now going on 8. Because I waited and wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, I have got to put some torches down here. Here we go. And then bam. Alright, now let's climb up here and see if this thing's working now. I really hope it is. And I saved 2 torches to put under this thing. I really hope this thing's working because it has taken me so long. Please don't be no mobs up here. I see one. I see one. I really need to make it safer up here. I have like nothing. I should have brought my water bucket up here. Okay, one. That's good. So I know this thing is producing. I just hope that it continues to produce. 2. Yes, we are the champions. My friend. This has taken me so long. It legitimately has taken me. Can I make that? Nope, nope, nope. Mm-hmm. See? This is what happens when you think you can make a jump that you can't. Yep. That's exactly what happens. I also don't need but 1 water bucket on me. Okay. Bro, you cannot be doing that. If you missed it earlier, apparently I was awake during a thunderstorm and a charged creeper decided to come knocking on my door and I walked out right into his face and he blew up. And you can see the repercussions of that. So let's come up here and I'm going to expand this platform so I have more of an area to walk around on. Okay, so we're going to take this out by 1, 2. For a minute, I thought I was mining wood. Okay, do the same thing over here. Take it out by 2. But y'all, happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a great Monday. Happy New Year, everybody. It is now 2026, which is crazy to think about. I mean, it truly is. I mean, this year I have some big plans for this channel. Some plans that I am super excited to get going. So, if you are not subscribed yet, please make sure you are. You make sure you do subscribe, because when I say I have some very good content coming your way, I mean it. How do you make... I need walls. You can make deep slate walls. I know you can. Okay. And then this is just to ensure that my dum behind doesn't fall to my death, because as you can see, I do that quite often. Okay, there's 2 in there. I mean, it... Can I just put that like right there? Perfect. Okay, well, this platform up here is pretty good, so let me sit right here for give or take about 15 minutes. And so far it's working, because I have 3 creepers already. Like I said, I only did 2 layers. Hopefully that won't hurt the spawn rate. But we shall see in about 15 minutes. Alright, y'all. It is working, and I am so happy that it's finally working, because I literally waited down here for like an hour waiting for that other one to work. Yep, there you go. Okay. So, got that. I also have some more gunpowder in the other farm that I can go grab and add into that. I need to put some water at the bottom of this. Dum 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 dum. Actually, let me do that real quick. So when I dive down here, I won't die if I land in the water. There we go. But yeah, I do have some more gunpowder over here. So in the next episode, I am going to have to go on the hunt for a desert biome and get a lot of sand. Because, like I said, I want to go back into the nether and try to get all netherite armor. If I can do that, I will be happy. Because that is... Excuse me. That is the one thing I've never done in a Minecraft world, is get netherite armor. So that would be super cool to obtain netherite armor. That way I can be fully protected no matter what. I also would like to get enough to make full netherite armor. Tools. This thing's still working mighty fine. Howdy. Goodbye. Alright. And y'all, if you missed the last episode, I know I should have said, I've been all out of sorts this episode. If you missed the last episode, in the last episode I went to the end and I fought the dragon. That's why I have 56 levels, because I went and fought the dragon. And so it is taken care of in this world. But I do want to defeat the wither. That's kind of one of the main reasons I want to get netherite, is because I had a world one time on my PlayStation 4, and I thought that I was, overpowered as I don't even know what. I thought I could handle the wither. Well, the wither showed me real quick. He showed me, boy, you have to have the power of God to beat me. So I think if I have netherite, like tools and armor and everything, if I'm literally maxed out to the highest armor you can get in this game, I think I'll have a strong chance of beating the wither. Okay, so that's going to be a stack of gunpowder. So I think if I sit AFK at this farm for probably an hour or so, I could get a lot more. But I think that that's pretty good for the time being. So, I think that's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and like, and make sure you turn on them post notifications, because I'm telling you, you do not want to miss what's coming in the future. I have a great idea coming up for this channel, and trust me, you just do not want to miss it, because it is going to be epic. Now, one thing I did want to do before I got out of here is I have magma blocks somewhere. I don't know where I put them. There they are. I wonder if I can automate this farm to where I won't actually have to kill them, because I really don't need the XP off of them. I just need the gunpowder. So I wonder if I put this in place of the plank, the slabs, and then I remove a part of the chamber, that I'll still be able to see them. Like I'll show you what I mean here. So like if we do this like this, okay. Hang on. I thought I had slabs. It's okay, I can make some. I did have slabs. Where'd my slabs go? There. Okay, and now let's sit here for a minute. And is there a way I can like cover up that magma to where I can't see it? Let me play around with it. Okay, it's burning. But the gunpowder is not going down into the chamber. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I had 4 slabs. I don't know where the rest of them went. Okay, well, I mean, it's all good. As long as I now know that this is working. I mean, I could... Nah, I'll just leave it how it is. But, okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.